Had to wait a little bit, but had to feel pretty good again when your name pops up.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's always a little nervous. We thought we were in. Our resume was pretty strong. We had 6 top 50 results, including the number 2 team in the country. But until your name's called, you're always a little nervous. But yeah, super excited and proud of the work that the players have put in.
You even told the team you're starting to maybe even doubt it a little bit there toward the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it wasn't anything on our resume, but it's out of your hands, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, anything can happen in those rooms. But every publication had us in. I mean, with I don't even think we were really a bubble team at that point, if you compare resumes. But you never know, And so excited for them. They've certainly earned this, and I think we're peaking at the right time.
You peaked in that SEC tournament and got to the finals again. I mean, that big run is what probably really sealed your deal.
No question. And their belief is sky high right now. I mean, they believe they can beat anyone. We've played the best teams. I mean, we played 5 games in 11 days. All 5 of them were top 40, and 3 of them were top 15. 2 of them were top 6. And so, I mean, they know they can beat anyone. We're pretty confident right now. Obviously, NC State's very good. I don't know too much about them, but we're looking forward to going out there.
Both offensively and defensively, how much did your season change when Parker Goins came back and when Hannah Neese came back?
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a full complement, don't you? I mean, the players are important, and Hannah Neese was a big one. Parker's so talented, I thought, but Haley Van Fossen kept growing. Like, all the young ones, really. Taylor Malum had her best tournament. Jordan Harris. I mean, everyone I think we just kept growing and growing. We dealt with some adversity, and we kept saying, if it brings us together, we'll be good. If it doesn't, we won't, and it did bring us together. I think the young ones kind of grew up. The older ones fell into their kind of leadership role, got a little more comfortable in that, and just overall, like, really excited about where we're at.
What do you think about how Jordan is playing right now? Because she gave up 3 goals at the tournament, but one of them was the own goal.
Yeah, I mean, really well. And the defenders, too. I think we're just getting a little more comfortable with each other. We've kind of settled into who we are. Took us a little bit. We have a whole lot of new players. We lost a bunch from last year. And we had a lot of new players playing big roles. And I think everyone's just kind of stepping up and getting a little more comfortable in that.
Your teams I think you've won every first-round game you played in the tournament. I mean, do you think that experience, especially for some of the players who have been through it, helps?
We're a team that's built well for tournament play. I mean, I was looking at, like, the record, our postseason record since I've been here. You guys will have to, like, verify this, but I think it's something crazy like 11-3-4 or something like that in the NCAA tournament in this. So the team is extremely confident when we get to that. Our style of play is very difficult to prepare for. So I would think that's a challenge for NC State and any team that plays us, really.
You're talking to your players about not taking for granted getting to the NCAA and going to the championship of the SEC. Do you think the long time that you spent in Orange Beach kind of had to earn it? You think that helps?
No question. And they came together. I think we had so many new faces and new players. I think we were always like we played well, but I didn't feel like we were quite a team. And ultimately, I think we came together in Orange Beach, and I think we'll get a little bit of rest, which obviously we need. But there's no team in the country that'll be playing as well as we are right now.
Do you know anything about NC State?
I know they're good. I mean, I know they're real good. But everyone in the NCAA tournament at this point is, and I'm sure they're in the same boat with us. They don't know a whole lot about us, so that can be a good thing. Sometimes you get caught in playing the same teams over and over. It's kind of fun to go play someone you don't know a whole lot about. Obviously, we'll try to find some video on them, and I'm sure they'll try to find some on us. But ultimately, it'll be about us and our ability to prepare well and keep doing what we're doing.
Find any irony that it's so close to where your season ended last year over at UNC?
Well, and it's funny. I don't know if you noticed, but if we were to beat NC State, we actually go back to North Carolina, and that would be where the next pot is. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, everyone you play is going to be good. We're excited for this game. We'll try to recover and prepare a little bit this week and go out there and play well.
How much of it is about recovery for you guys right now with the stretch you had to play?
Yeah, I mean, 5 games in 11 days against the schedule we did is, I say it's superhuman. I mean, what they put in was unbelievable. Maybe we've had a lot of highlights here. This will be 4 NCAA tournaments, 2 SEC finals in 6 years. I mean, that week may have been the highlight of me being here in terms of just what they put in was unbelievable. And everyone we played had 1 less game than we did, except for the first round game, Ole Miss. I mean, then we played South Carolina. They were rested up. Then we played A&M. They had 1 less game. Vanderbilt had 1 less game. So we played 3 straight teams that had more rest than us. And I thought in all 3 games we were like the deserving winner.
Are you able to, in the moment, kind of put your finger on how big it is to make another NCAA tournament for your program?
It's crazy. I mean, really, when you think about it, and the reaction was funny, right? I mean, the first time there's tears, people running around, and now it's like, oh, cool, we go to NC State, and that's why I said what I did. Winning is hard, and going to NCAA tournaments is big, and 4 in 6 years is huge, especially when it had never been there at all in 26 years, But it's becoming kind of our expectation that we are competing for NCAA tournaments every year, and I cannot imagine anyone in the country is thinking, oh, dear God, I hope we get Arkansas. I don't think anyone's thinking that, which is a credit to them and how hard they work. But, yeah, this week we'll recover. mentally, physically, emotionally, and then, yeah, get ready for a really good NC State team.